My friends and I would ride our bikes up and down the street with hardly any cars coming down the road. My dad would let us ride in the boat as he was towing until we got to the pavement at the beginning of Magnolia Road. We would ride our ponies and horses down the dirt road to the Bear River and go swim without our parents. Mom wished people would drive slower and not stir up the dust. Not that there was a lot of traffic back in the day.
So I think a lot of my favorite moments growing up in Nevada County were bumming around the Sierra College campus there. And one of my favorites is in my extremely early morning physiology class when we dissected cats. And I decided on the morning that we were going to start cutting up the cats to make a stop by the cafeteria first. And I picked up some napkins and tucked them into my shirt. And then I picked up some plastic silverware. And when the professor started wheeling out the cats, I was ready with fork and knife, sitting at the bench there, napkin tucked into my shirt. And next to me, the girl who was my lab partner for the dissection of the cats ended up becoming my wife.
Aww. I was very impressed.
She was impressed by my dissection technique.
Probably the snow of
1981?
No, 1990. Yeah, because we had so much snow around here and everything. Oh, and so the boys got to see how the snow had taken out our power pole, so we were without power for 2 weeks. Right, and we had a good 1.5 feet of snow here, and we're at 1,600 feet.
We had to have chains to get into Grass Valley.
Right, and so anyways, we had a wood stove then, and it had a flat top, and so I did all my cooking on top of the wood stove in my cast iron pots and pans and Dutch oven. Made chicken and dumplings and all kinds of stuff, and we put ice chest out in the snow. We buried an ice chest in the snow to put stuff in the freezer because we were losing things from the freezer. And so we put our refrigerator stuff and we packed it in the snow. And the boys, and then we filled the bathtub with snow to let it melt so we'd have water to flush the toilets. And so the boys were just dumbfounded that we knew.
The power was out?
Yeah. Well, they kept trying to use the microwave. It was hilarious. They'd walk over and they'd put something in there, and we'd stand and watch them. They go. We go, no power. I knew that, So yeah, and that's why we have gas because we're
Just in case.
yeah, and we got the barbecues and all, and so they were just dumbfounded that we knew how to do all of these things, and it was because for years when we were down in the shack, all of the power lines were really old everywhere, and so every year everybody would be out of power for 3 to 5 days. And so we learned when we were in the shack how to do all of those things. And so when it happened, 10 years later, it was like, okay, not a problem. We know what to do. But the boys were going, how do you know how to do these things?